Despite the downfall of the English giants, Manchester United still hold the crown for being the most followed club in English football history. The Red Devils can reclaim their former glory if sensible moves are made in the summer of 2020. Manchester United currently sit on the 5th spot in the Premier League table, and despite improving their defense last campaign, certain areas on the pitch and squad depth still need to be vastly revamped for a complete turnaround. United haven't won the league in 7 years, and changing managers haven't worked either. Why? Because regardless of the managerial choices, several positions on the football pitch need to be addressed for a complete functionality. He will justify the reason for each position and provide a player who would be the most ideal and realistic choice under current circumstances. So without further ado, let's begin. United brought in Dan James from Swansea last summer, and he has been deployed at the right wing spot for 37 games. Although James has been effective in the big matches, the Wales starlet still remains largely inconsistent. The switch from the Championship to the Premier League is not undemanding and serene, and major improvements can be made on the player's behalf. With that being said, James is a good bargain signing, but the quality of rival attacking recruits cannot be ignored for too long. United need to lessen the gap in caliber for further progress. In this regard, the perfect option would be Jadon Sancho of Borussia Dortmund. The English right winger has secured 34 goals and 43 assists in 96 games for Dortmund. Sancho is the perfect number 7 who can work the byline and create chances either by cutting in or taking the defense head on, a trait which is favoured by Ole's style of play at Manchester United. Sancho averages 52 passes per 90 in attack, which is way more than Rashford and James combined. Jadon is not only an out-and-out winger, but he is heavily involved in the build-up play from the middle of the park. Versatility, mobility and ability all are aplenty with this dream signing. Ever since the Nani-Ronaldo pairing in 2009, United's right-wing recruitments have been somewhat below par, and this heavily sought-out signing might re-spark the engine. Manchester United are miles apart from the top nemesis in terms of attack, but the signature of Sancho will reduce the distance massively. On the contrary, if the deal fails to go through, another budget option would be Jack Grealish of Aston Villa or Domenico Berardi from Sassuolo. More on that later. If we inspect United's glory days, one thing is obvious. The club always had top quality options for the striking spot. But in the post-Ferguson era came the mentality switch, and Manchester United kept losing the depth for the centre-forward options to fall back on. This complication needs to be fixed effectively and immediately. Out of the current squad, United have 4 striking alternatives, namely Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, Odion Ighalo and Mason Greenwood, which is a riveting lineup but flawed and unreliable. Why? Let's go through each option. Ever since signing from Monaco, Anthony Martial has scored 64 goals and 34 assists in 208 appearances for the club, which is ample but not Manchester United standard by any stretch of the imagination. The more problematic thing with the player is the player's preferred position. Anthony Martial has played 112 games as a left winger since 2015 and still hasn't reached a 20-goal season, which is simply erratic. On the contrary, Odion Ighalo is at best third choice, and Mason Greenwood, who is an elite talent, sure, but is far too young to lead the attack as big as Manchester United. In reality, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's only reliable bet is a fit Marcus Rashford, who has started to show his mature and world-class side. Currently, he faces no competition for the top spot in attack. This is a valid vexation, but every problem has a solution. And for this dilemma, United can look at Lyon's Moussa Dembele. Wherever he has played, whenever he has played, goals have been abundant. His current club, Lyon, currently sit 7th in the Ligue 1 table, and similar to Lyon's recent transfer history, a number of players will be once again on the move this summer, chasing more fruitful and better opportunities. What will this signing mean for United? Well, if we analyze the recent past and go back to 2013, which was in fact title-winning campaign for United, Chicharito, Rooney and Van Persie all shared the time on pitch for the centre-forward spot and completed the attack equation for Manchester United. That was the last winning formula that United had, and this way United can form a similar puzzle, and Dembele can be the fitting piece for it. A position which was defensively vulnerable even under Fergie's last 2 campaigns. Alexander Butner, Tyler Blackett, Daley Blind and Marcus Rojo all failed miserably to claim the left-back spot at Old Trafford. The current pairing of Luke Shaw and Brendan Williams is inadequate too. Brendan Williams looks exciting and energetic, but has a lot to learn and overcome and is far from a finished product. Shaw, on the other hand, is injury prone and when fully fit is simply lackluster and not top 6 quality. The options in this regard are aplenty, but the most realistic and ideal one is Porto's left back Alex Telles. The Brazilian is strong, attack-minded and confident on the ball. Telles is the perfect Patrice Evra replacement that never happened for Manchester United. In 184 professional appearances for Porto, Telles has scooped up 21 goals and 52 assists in all competitions. On top of that, Porto have secured an average points tally of 2.05 per match with him guarding the left side of defense. Alex Telles is the perfect left back for Solskjaer's system with the ability to aid counter-attacks and to be the pivot for dimensional team pressing. Defensively, Telles had been more congealed as compared to the best left backs in European football. United are done taking gambles, and a prime-time signing of 27-year-old Alex Telles would be the smartest move made in club's recent history. Apart from the above-mentioned obvious, United might need to address the midfield in case Paul Pogba departs, but considering the current financial state of affairs amid the outbreak, it's rather difficult. Superscribing these areas would take United to a more safer and congenial place in the football ladder.